Hello. Welcome back. Um, yeah, it's been a while since I've last talked to myself, and a lot, a lot has changed in my life. I just, for some reason, I felt the need to talk to myself again, and I'd like to apologize if hindi siya magbe-make sense to any of you watching. But anyway, um, unbeknownst to many, joke lang. Um, I graduated college last July 30, I think, or July 31. Basta Sunday nun. um, and up until then, I was living in Quezon City for my last semester in college. And I lived there for about 4 months, starting mga end of March up until 3rd of August. Actually, I know the date. Up from 20th of March up until 3rd of August. So that's like 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. Is it 4 months? Wait lang. Wait, if it's, sabihin na natin April, May, June, July, August. Oh, 4 months. And yeah, that happened. I moved back to QC, um, mainly for the convenience of getting help, to finish from getting help from others, my friends who live there, who live near the campus, to help me finish my last semester in college. And it was honestly one of the happiest moments in my life. Every time someone asks me what the happiest time in my life was, I always answer my first year in college. Because, yeah, freshie, I don't know, freshie. Finally studying what I wanted to, all that jazz. UP, liberal. Um, just a freer space in general. Anyway, but yeah, I think I'll change that to my last semester in college. And I don't know about you, but like leaving your house that you've grown up all your life and having to come back just because a pandemic hit. It's really weird, no? It makes sense ba ako? Leaving the house you've grown up all your life and moving somewhere else, then just the thought of returning to your house almost permanently, just because the pandemic hit, that it's so weird and unsettling. And I hope you can relate, because it just feels like you're not welcome in that house anymore. Things are not the same. It's like you're a stranger to the own house you've grown up all your life. Basta ganun. And that the pandemic hit, and then that's when it sorry. That's when it slowly started to punch me in the gut, because I had to mingle again with the trauma of this house, from my family. Anyway, that's where my thesis that's where I actually centered my thesis on my experiences with my own family and how I navigate through the trauma of leaving and returning. But it was almost like I was living vicariously off my thesis in that regard. Anyway, medyo connected naman. Pero, ayun, 4 months in QC, um, I didn't know I had to go back again after I graduated. Which, that was the problem with me because I don't know how to like, I don't know how to look far into the future. Yeah, because I never expected to move back here in this house after I moved back into QC. And it's kind of weird because, like, it was like life gave you a 4 month trial in heaven or paradise, utopia. Then suddenly it's over, and I don't know. Because, like, life in this house during life in this house in the onset of the pandemic up until early 2022 was perhaps the darkest, saddest, most miserable moments, most miserable era of my life. Similar to what I'm experiencing now. So after I graduated, I had to move back here. And that's what you call grief. So it's been like over 2 months of me here. And it's like I'm grieving over this life, over those 4 months of myself. Over those 4 months of myself when I got to have a different kind of agency, purpose, sense of control in my life. And I know this sounds kind of privileged of me to grieve over something like this. But I think when you have developed a certain kind of trauma from being with your own family, not only that, but for a prolonged period of time when the pandemic was on its peak, in its peak, and just being stuck in the same space for like 2 years. So sad. So now, I haven't been doing anything. Ever since I graduated, I moved back here. And I became undiagnosed with depression. I don't know. Grief. I was grieving over a life I thought would last forever. In hindsight, I I'm grateful that I wasn't expecting to go back here at the start, like when I moved back into QC again. I'm glad na hindi ko naisip na, ay shit, babalik pala ako. Pero, ayun. So yeah, what has life been like over the past 2 months after graduation? Sadness and this constant pining to be close and near with your friends. Because I think my life is not here anymore. Like, this room has seen enough of me. This room has gone through a lot. This room has witnessed every breakdown I've had alone. And to be settling here again, I just don't want to. So yeah, that's what life has been like for the past 2 months. And this always going back to QC when I have the chance and the opportunity and the financial capacity to go back. It's like I keep asking myself every time I go back to QC, like pupunta lang ako doon for a visit and to go to pop up, go to Cubao Expo or whatever. I constantly ask myself, when will I get tired of doing this? And it's kind of sad because if you know me, I love QC so much. Obviously, because my life is there, or I think my life is there. But like, I don't think people understand how much being there means so much to me. It means my joy. It means Joy Belmont. My joy. Wala lang, I don't know. And yes, I haven't gotten around to finding a job. And that's part of the grief I'm having. I'm just, I'm just so fucking tired of living this way. Because it was like, I was so, nandun ako eh, parang, I've distanced myself from my parents physically, from my family. And it's like I'm back in square one, where I'm on the same shit I was nung nag-start yung pandemic. And it sucks because it's like I can't do anything else. Like I don't have the financial capacity to move back. It's not like it's not like my parents are willing to gastos pa para lang mag-rent pa ako dun sa QC. I'm just so frustrated. Oh my gosh, third world problems. I don't know, first world. And I hate that I'm invalidating myself because like I know it's like like wala, ganun talaga. May kanya-kanya tayong mga problema sa buhay na I mean, tayo lang makakaintindi. I don't know if I'll post this, honestly. It just feels like I'm I don't have as deep, like as tangible of a problem than other people. But like this is how I feel. And I just hope things get better. I don't know how that will manifest when space is very much integral to my perception of my own well-being. And I just don't know how I'll move forward from this, honestly. Because, I mean, I'm starting to get a hold of my life. I've been going to the gym again the past week, every day, 5 days in a row. That never happens. Even in QC, the longest I had was like 3 days in a row, but like got to 5. Anyway, I just okay. I think I just want to manifest, like, have this declaration that I'm gonna try to move forward from this or something. I think I'm already trying. It's like I always try my best, but like it just sucks because it's been like over 2 months and I cannot bring myself to do anything. P- part of the reason is because that I mean I finished college, and like yung buong pagkatao ko throughout the many years of my life has always been connected to my academics, academic standing, grades, whatever. And it's like you graduate, then suddenly the checklist of your life is gone, and like it's like at the end of the day, what are you doing things for? Because like I'm done. I mean, I graduated with the highest honors, and that gave me some sort of bliss. But like I think I think I think I'm done being the flavor of the month because of that. And suddenly people are on my back saying like, have you found a job? What's next for you? And like I just want to say I'm still grieving. Pwede ba chill lang kayo? Kasi di ko alam ginagawa ko sa buhay, so yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if any of the things I've said have made any sense. But I think to the friends who at least know me in person, I think they know. They know what I'm going through. Like mga kapwa kong fresh grad, recent graduates. But like it's different for me. I don't know. I also just want to say that I know where I'm at. I know I'm grieving. I know I can do something to move forward. But I think I've repressed too much emotions all my life to not feel what I'm feeling right now. I think I've grown sick of trying to suppress the emotions. And I'm just I'm trying to feel them with every thorn, with everything it has to offer. And it this kind of grief demands to be felt. And it's not like I'm trying my best. And I don't want to invalidate myself. Because I don't know, just grief just warps your sense of everything. It's like it just it feels like you're not trying, but like I'm trying my best. And yeah. I also just want to say that I know this. I just need to accept my realities. And yeah, I just need to accept it. But like part of grief is that you have to go through the stages. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'll post this because like it's not really entertaining. I'm just sharing my frustrations and things. Yeah. Uh, I'll move forward from this for sure, but I think part of why life gets lonely for me here is because most of the day, most of the time, I'm just like here in my room, and I don't really get to go outside, and my room doesn't get sunlight, and I don't really have much friends around. I don't get to I don't get to meet new people often. But like when I was when I was living in QC, I got to go out a lot. And I think that's where my standards fall. Like my quality of life is determined by how much I get to go outside on my own volition and capacity. Because I love walking. I don't know if you I don't know if you know that about me, but I love walking. Okay, next time I film a video, I'm gonna prepare something or maybe eat something like before. I just ate um, some leftover Greek yogurt I had because I made overnight oats, and may tira pang Greek yogurt. So, nilagyan ko ng maple syrup and cinnamon sugar. Oh my gosh, who the fuck cares about what I'm saying? And that's... Okay, yeah. I just ate Greek yogurt. Okay, what can I end this on? Because I feel like people... If you're not watching this or listening to this in the background of whatever you're doing, please do something. Please do something while watching or listening to me. Anyway, I'm gonna end this naman. So, notes to end on. Feel your emotions. It's what I'm doing, but it's not really. I don't know if that's any better for the people around here who are constantly nagging me, nagging about me, nagging me. Basta. I just feel like I know my situation, that I don't need to be reminded of it 24/7, that I know I need to find a job. I know I need to fix my life. And I know they're just concerned, but I'm through with the backhanded pag-approach sa akin. I just want to feel like I just want to feel like I'm being listened to. I think that's the main point. Ano ba to? Mag-end na nga dapat. Pero yun, I don't know. I just feel like, ito na naman ako. I just feel like, yeah, I don't wanna go there. Anyway, notes to end on. Feel your emotions. Only you know your situation the most. Not really. Maybe your therapist or your psychologist can help you through that. I need a therapist. I mean, I know. Okay, I know my situation. I know what I need to do. I'm just trying to get over the grief I already have, because I can't dismiss it or ignore it anymore than what I've already been dismissing all throughout my life. There's trauma involved in what I feel. There's the reintroduction into that trauma. There is leaving a space of trauma, then unknowingly coming back to it, and a lot of that back and forth. And I'm done dismissing it. I'm just done. We should all be done dismissing what we feel, because emotions are valid. Your reaction can be controlled. But what am I saying? Fuck. Yeah. That's a different situation. Okay. I'm not making sense. Okay, anyway. Yeah, go outside. Try to go outside. Can't even do that. Get some sunlight. Fix your sleep schedule. Get a job. Yeah, that's it. Find hope in everything you do. You know, don't try and rush things. And I know that's parang all of these things sound so privileged to me, and I just can't help feel like, but I'm dismissing myself again. Anyway, I just can't help but feel like my problems don't matter. And maybe it doesn't. And I'm just being nag-iinarte. And I'm sad listening to myself saying that. Oh my gosh, can we just wanna feel my emotions. I think I needed this opportunity to clear the air because I can't just go back and post a video where like my favorites of the month or something. But like, okay, the struggle is part of everything. I am not making sense to anyone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, who is listening? Nanonood pa ba kayo? Yeah. Do I look good ba? I don't know. Fuck. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Ano bang gagawin ko? I'm trying to get better naman. It's like, I think this video marks the the steps I'm making to bettering myself, to better myself. Yeah. Next video is gonna be fun, I promise. When will I? Yeah, mag-video na ako. Hindi kayo mag-alala. Wala naman na magawa, actually. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it. I think I need to end it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.